Heard the rain against the window long after you were gone. The city kept its headlights burning like nothing had gone wrong. I sat beneath the kitchen light and watched the shadows move. That was the night I understood there was no saving you.
We had a language made of glances, little secrets no one knew. You could read my fears in seconds, I could always read you too.
We were careless with our promises, we thought tomorrow would be kind, never knowing life could close a door without leaving us a sign.
I found your scarf behind the sofa in the middle of the spring, held it close against my chest like it could make you real again. I still remember Sunday mornings, your bare feet across the floor. Now they're quiet as a heartbeat and I don't know what it's for.
We were standing in the moment that would split our lives in two. Neither one of us could see it, neither one of us knew. Now we're living in the silence we left behind, where every word we never said still comes alive. You were the reason I believed there was something after time. Now I'm learning how to breathe on the other side. We're living in the silence we left behind. I can close my eyes and almost see your light,
but the closer that I reach for you, the further you become. And I would give anything
to be the person I was before you were gone. Before you were gone.
I don't blame you for the ending,
I don't blame myself anymore. Some storms arrive without a warning, some waves don't reach the shore.
I used to think that healing meant
forgetting what we knew.
Now I think it's learning how to smile
without pretending I don't miss you.
I stopped going past the station where we said our last goodbye, but every train that leaves at midnight still reminds me of your eyes. There are places in the city that belong to us alone, and no matter where I wander, they still feel like home.
Maybe love is not the keeping, maybe love is what remains when the hands we held together have become invisible in space. Now we're living in the silence we left behind, where every word we never said still comes alive. You were the reason I believed there was something after time. Now I'm learning how to breathe on the other side. We're living in the silence we left behind. I can close my eyes and almost see your light,
but the closer that I reach for you, the further you become. And I would give anything
to be the person I was before you were gone. If I could borrow 1 hour from the hands of yesterday, I wouldn't change the ending, I would change the things I failed to say.
I tell you that I saw you,
even when you felt unseen.
I tell you that your broken heart
was never broken to me.
I tell you I was grateful,
I tell you I was scared,
I tell you that I loved you.
every moment you were there.
And maybe somewhere in another life,
We're still driving through the rain,
still arguing about the little things,
still laughing at the same old names.
maybe somewhere we get older,
Maybe somewhere we survive,
but in this life I have to learn
how to love you from goodbye.
the lights are low,
The room is cold,
your voice is gone.
but the love is not. We're living in the silence we left behind,
but I won't let the darkness
tell me we were alive.
You were the reason I discovered
how a heart can come alive,
and losing you can never take
that truth away from us. We're living in the silence we left behind,
and maybe this is where the
broken learn to rise.
I won't chase it through the shadows,
I won't beg the past to stay.
I'll carry what you gave me
into every coming day. You were not a mistake,
you were not a wasted dream.
you were the deepest kind of love
I ever got to see,
and even when the years erase
the details from my mind,
I'll remember how you changed me for the rest of my life. The rain has stopped, the room is still,
and for the first time
I don't need the silence to hear you anymore. There was a bell above the doorway that would sing whenever you came home,
now it hangs there in the darkness.
making silence feel like stone.
I still turn toward the hallway,
When the floor begins to creak,
and I remember there are some goodbyes that don't give you time to speak.
we were living in the in-between of ordinary days and dreams, making plans over cold coffee, laughing at the smallest things. You knew the scars beneath my stories, I knew the storms behind your eyes. We never thought the final chapter could arrive without a sign.
I found the keys you used to carry in a drawer beside the bed. I held them like they still belonged to somewhere we could go instead.
The world outside was turning golden, cars were moving down the street, but I was standing in December while the summer stayed with me.
No warning in the weather,
No thunder in the sky,
just one impossible moment,
and everything goodbye.
when the bells forgot to ring.
I knew the world had changed,
The door was still wide open,
but nothing felt the same.
you were the song inside my chest.
The reason I could breathe,
Now every note is missing,
and the silence follows me.
when the bells forgot to ring.
The colors left the room,
I reached into tomorrow,
but found a shape of you.
and if I could have
One more night before the morning came,
I'd hold you without saying anything,
and memorize your face. I learned to sleep beside the window where the moon can reach the floor. I learned that grief can hide beneath a perfectly normal day. I can smile when people ask me, I can tell them I'm alright, but nobody sees the ocean that I cross alone at night.
I stopped believing empty places would eventually disappear. Some rooms become a part of you because somebody lived there. And I don't want to erase you just to make the hurting end. I'd rather keep the wound forever than forget the shape of what we meant.
We were never promised forever,
We only thought we had the time, but love can last beyond the ending, when the ending isn't kind. When the bell
to return. I don't need the clock reversed. I only wish I'd known that night how precious ordinary was.
I would've stayed a little longer, I would've listened more, I would've left the light on and waited by the door.
I would've told you
I was afraid of a world where you were gone before I knew it had begun. So let the years come like a river, let them carry what they can. I will not fight the memory,
I will learn to hold its hand.
you were never just a chapter,
You were ink beneath my skin.
and every life I live from here
Will carry where you've been. There is still a chair where you used to sit.
still a mark upon the wall
Still 1,000 little things that remember us at all.
when the bells forgot to ring, the heavens seemed to close,
But somewhere underneath the grief,
a different heart.
I woke beneath the ceiling I had never noticed before. The room was full of morning, but I couldn't feel it anymore. Your side of the bed was empty, your footsteps had disappeared, and somehow all the clocks kept moving like they didn't know you were gone.
We used to talk until the midnight, with our feet beneath the sheets. You tell me all your impossible dreams, I tell you all of mine.
We thought the years were waiting
Like a road beneath our feet,
never knowing roads can vanish while you're still standing on them.
I found your name inside my contacts and stared at it for hours. My thumb was hovering above the screen, but there was nowhere left to call.
I walked outside into the evening.
Past the places we once knew,
Every stranger had a destination.
I only had memories of you.
There was no warning, no final song, just one moment and you were gone. How does forever become before?
How does
Our heart keep beating after? What is the shape of your absence when it follows everywhere?
is it the space beside my shoulder?
Is it reaching for you and finding air?
You were the color in my mornings,
The reason I believed in blue
now every beautiful thing I see
feels like a question without you. What is the shape of your absence?
Why does it feel so alive?
I can't survive the world without you.
But I don't know how to survive
The person I became beside you.
the person I was before.
Because when I lost you,
I lost a version of myself.
I can't find anymore.
I kept the ticket from that summer, folded underneath my clothes. A little piece of paper from a life that no longer exists. I used to think that time was healing, but time has never healed a thing. It only teaches you to carry
What you cannot change.
I went back to the little restaurant where you laughed until you cried. The waiter asked me if I wanted.
The same old table by the side.
I almost said yes out of habit. Then I saw the empty chair, and suddenly the whole room
felt like you were everywhere.
Maybe losing someone isn't learning to forget. Maybe it's learning how to love what you cannot touch again. What is the shape of your absence
When it follows everywhere,
Is it the space beside my shoulder?
is it reaching for you and finding it?
You were the color in my mornings.
The reason I believed in blue
Now every beautiful thing I see
feels like a question without you.
What is the shape of your absence? Why does it feel so alive?
I can't survive the world without you.
But I don't know how to survive
The person I became beside you.
the person I was before.
Because when I lost you,
I lost a version of myself.
I can't find anymore. If I had 1 hour with you, I wouldn't waste it asking why. I wouldn't try to change the ending or make the universe rewind.
I'd sit beside you in the quiet and let the silence speak. I'd memorize the way
You looked at me,
so I could keep it when you leave.
I tell you every little thing.
I was too afraid to say,
I tell you that I loved you.
even on our hardest day.
And maybe that's what love becomes.
When there's no tomorrow left, not a promise,
Not a photograph.
but something beating in your chest.
I don't need another goodbye.
I already know what it sounds like.
I just need to remember
That we were more than how it ended.
this is the shape of your absence.
It lives beneath my skin.
It's every door I leave unlocked.
It's every place you've never been.
It's the silence after laughter.
It's the sunrise after rain.
It's the part of me that still believes I'll hear you call my name. This is the shape of your absence.
But it isn't all I am.
I can carry what you gave me
Without trying to hold your hand,
You were the deepest kind of love,
I ever had the chance to know.
and losing you destroyed my world.
But it didn't take the love you showed.
So if tomorrow finds me smiling,
I won't feel like I'm betraying you.
if I learn to love the morning,
It doesn't mean I've stopped loving you.
you are not the life behind me.
You were part of what I became.
And though I cannot bring you with me,
I'll carry you without the pain.
the room is still,
The morning is bright.
and for the first time,
I can miss you.
without disappearing into the night. There was a window in the hallway where the evening used to fall. You would stand there without speaking and somehow say it all.
Now the glass reflects an empty room.
The evening comes the same.
But nothing in this house remembers
How to whisper your name.
we were made of little moments, Sunday mornings, midnight drives,
You could turn a broken silence.
into something still alive.
I kept believing we were endless,
like the ocean meets the shore.
Never asking what tomorrow
was quietly waiting for. I remember your old blue jacket hanging underneath the stairs.
I remember how you hated
when I said I wasn't scared. I would tell you we'd be alright,
even when I didn't know.
Now I wish I'd said the truth that night.
I was terrified to lose you.
We didn't hear the ending,
we didn't feel the ground.
1 second there was everything,
the next there was no sound.
Where does the light go?
When the person who gave it to you disappears.
Where do you put a lifetime?
When there's no tomorrow left to share.
I keep reaching through the darkness
for a hand that isn't there.
And the coolest thing about forever
is knowing you were never meant to stay.
Where does the light go?
When the heart forgets the way.
I would give my whole existence
for one ordinary day.
When you were laughing in the kitchen,
when I still believed we'd grow old,
before the world became a stranger,
and your story became something I was told.
I don't visit all our places,
but they find me anyway,
in a melody from somewhere,
in the smell of summer rain.
Sometimes I see a passing stranger,
with your posture, with your smile,
and for half a breath I follow.
then remember you're not mine.
I became an expert at pretending that the wound had disappeared.
I learned how to answer how are you,
without showing you were still here.
but healing isn't leaving, and forgetting isn't peace.
Some loves become a quiet room,
where your heart goes when it needs to breathe.
we were never given answers,
We were only given time,
and I would rather have the memories
that erase you from my life. Where does the light go? When the person who gave it to you disappears.
Where do you put a lifetime?
When there's no tomorrow left to share.
I keep reaching through the darkness,
for a hand that isn't there.
and the coolest thing about forever
is knowing you were never meant to stay. Where does the light go?
when the heart forgets the way. I would give my whole existence
For one ordinary day.
when you were laughing in the kitchen,
When I still believed we'd grow old,
before the world became a stranger.
and your story became something I was told.
If I could meet you in a dream tonight, I wouldn't
Ask you to return
I'd only sit beside you.
and watch the morning burn.
I'd tell you about the life I built.
I tell you what I couldn't say,
I'd tell you that your absence
still changes me today. And if you asked me whether
I would choose it all again.
every laugh,
Every tear,
every beginning,
every end.
yes, I would.
Because losing you doesn't make loving you
a mistake.
and missing you doesn't mean I'm trapped in yesterday.
It only means something better, enough to leave a mark.
So where does the light go?
When the person who gave it to
Maybe it doesn't vanish.
Maybe it lives inside the years.
Maybe every time I choose to love,
A little piece of you is there.
maybe that's the gift you left me
When you couldn't stay.
Where does the light go?
When the heart is lost its way.
Maybe it becomes the courage
To survive another day.
Maybe I don't need to find you
In every shadow, every road.
Maybe I
Can carry what we were
without carrying the weight
alone. You were not the ending
You were not the ending
of who I became.
You were not the darkness
You were the fire before the flame.
And if someday I stand beneath,
A sky you've never got to see.
I will let the sunlight touch my face.
And know you're still a part of me.
I won't ask the world to stop.
I won't beg the past to stay.
I'll love you in the quiet.
Then I'll live another day.
There was a light.
We never gave it a name.
Maybe we didn't need to.
Some lights are meant to disappear,
So you can learn
how to carry one of your own. At 3:12, the city lost its sound. I heard the refrigerator humming like a lonely little crowd. Your coat was on the staircase, your keys were on the floor. I stood there waiting for a future that would never knock again. We were counting down the seasons with our names inside the plans. You were drawing little houses, I was tracing out your hands. We made promises so easily, like time belonged to us. Never thinking one ordinary night could turn tomorrow into dust.
I remember your last question. I remember what I said. You asked me if I loved you. I said more than you can know. There are words that become heavier when you never get to add it. I would give 1,000 answers for one chance to say them back.
We didn't hear the ending, we didn't see the fall. We were standing in forever until forever wasn't there at all. This is the hour after forever, the place where nothing makes a sound, where the dreams we built together are scattered on the ground. I keep looking for your heartbeat in the spaces of this house, but love can fill a lifetime and still leave you without. This is the hour after forever, when the world forgets your name, when the sun comes through but it doesn't feel the same. And I would trade my whole tomorrow for the ordinary yesterday. Before the moment everything we knew was taken away. I still know the little habits that nobody else could see. How you tap your fingers twice whenever you were worried about me. I still leave the hallway light on, though there's no one coming through. It's strange how grief can turn a simple lamp into a prayer for you.
I drove out beyond the city where we watched the meteor rain. You said, make a wish before it's gone. I laughed and wished the same. Now every falling light above me feels like something I should chase. But I learned that some things disappear no matter how hard you pray.
Maybe we were never promised that the beautiful would stay. Maybe love is measured differently by what survives the day. This is the hour after forever, the place where nothing everything we knew was taken away. If I could find you for a minute, somewhere time had left behind, I wouldn't ask you for forever, I wouldn't ask you to be mine.
I just tell you that the years did not erase a single thing. Every dream I have without you still remembers where you've been.
And I would hold you
just a little longer
before the world came crashing through.
We were more than the ending,
more than the empty chair,
more than all the unanswered questions
hanging in the air.
You were there when I was broken, I was there when you were scared.
And no ending can destroy the truth that we were once each other's heart. The clock keeps moving,
but I don't know where to go.
Room keeps breathing,
but I'm breathing on my own.
Somewhere in the silence,
I finally understand.
Losing you did not erase us.
It only changed the way I carry who I am.
This is the hour after forever,
and I'm standing in the rain
with every piece of what we were
running through my veins.
I won't turn our love to ashes
just because it couldn't stay.
I will let the memory burn
without letting it consume me.
This is the hour of forever, and the darkness isn't all. There is still a little morning
waiting somewhere
past the wall. I will carry every lesson, every scar and every flame,
because the deepest kind of
loving doesn't vanish when it ends.
You were the life I never finished.
You were the dream I couldn't keep,
but you taught my heart a language
that the years cannot erase. And if another love should find me, I won't think that I betrayed you. I'll know you were the reason
I learned how to love that deeply.
So let the morning find me broken, let it find me changed and scarred. I would rather live with what we lost than ever give away my heart. At 3:12,
the world went quiet,
and somewhere after forever,
I became someone
who could survive the silence.
There's a house at the edge of town with a window facing west.
We once called it someday,
we once called it our address.
the walls were only sketches,
the garden had no trees,
but you could see a lifetime there,
and I could see you next to me.
We bought a box of silver handles for a door we never made.
You wrote our names on cardboard like a promise that would stay.
We argued over kitchen colors,
then laughed until we cried.
we were building something permanent on borrowed time.
I went back there last October when the leaves were turning brown.
The fence was leaning sideways,
and the roof was falling down. There was still a mark beside the doorway where you measured me one day.
I put my hand against the wood and felt the years give way. We were so certain
we had time,
we were so certain
you'd be mine.
then life took one unfinished sentence
and erased the rest of the line.
We are the house we left unfinished, the rooms we never learned to fill,
The photographs we never took,
the promises that never will. I can't walk through every memory,
but I can't walk back to you.
somewhere between destiny was cruel,
because I would rather lose tomorrow
than have never had you.
I kept the keys inside a drawer,
though they don't unlock a thing.
Sometimes I turn them in my fingers
just to hear the metal sing.
There's a strange kind of remembering
that doesn't need a photograph.
It lives inside the body,
in the places people touched.
I met someone who asked me once,
what happened to that place?
I said we changed our minds about it,
and looked away.
I couldn't tell a stranger
that the walls were never wide.
The house was only empty because you weren't there beside me.
We were so certain
we had years.
We were so certain
love would stay.
But some doors close without a sound,
and some goodbyes don't have a day.
We are the house we left unfinished, the rooms we never learned to fill,
the photographs we never took,
the promises that never will. I can't walk through every memory,
but I can't walk back to you.
Somewhere between what we imagined
and what the world made true.
We are the house we left unfinished,
half a story in the red.
I still hear your voice in every room that never knew your name.
And if losing you was destiny,
then destiny was cruel,
because I would rather lose tomorrow
than have never had you.
Do you remember the blueprints?
The ones you folded in your coat.
You drew a little bedroom
with a window facing the road.
You said we'd hear the children running barefoot through the hall.
I said I built the garden
so you'd never feel the cold.
We were talking about forever,
while forever was walking away.
We didn't know,
maybe that's what breaks a heart.
Not the ending, not the pain,
but knowing there was a version
where we got another day.
A version where the house stood tall,
where the garden learned to grow,
where I woke up beside you
and never had to let you go.
I don't need the house anymore. I don't need the keys.
I don't need to pretend that we were meant to stay. I only need to remember that we were real. We were the house we left unfinished,
but we were never built to fail.
We were every dream we dared to name,
before the future changed its tale. And I will not call it wasted
just because it couldn't last.
Some of the most beautiful things
are beautiful because they're past. We were the house we left unfinished,
and I finally understand.
You were never meant to be my ending.
You were meant to change who I am.
So I'll leave the keys behind me.
I'll let the empty rooms grow old
and carry all the love you gave me
into places we will never know.
If another heart finds mine someday,
I won't be afraid
to open the door,
because you taught me how deep love can run,
even when it doesn't reach the shore.
And somewhere at the edge of town,
an unfinished house still stands,
not as proof
of what we lost,
but proof that once
we had a dream big enough
to build a life with our own hands.
I hope the rain is kind to it,
I hope the garden grows,
and I hope wherever you are now, you know
I would have stayed.
The station clock was running late, the platform smelled like rain. You held my coat against your chest, and I held back your name.
There were people rushing past us with somewhere else to be.
I never knew the crowded places could feel so empty.
You said I'll call you when I get there. I said don't forget to sleep. We laughed about the little things that only mattered to me.
You kissed me like tomorrow was already guaranteed.
And I watched the train pull out without knowing what I'd lose. I stayed there after midnight when the final train was gone.
The vending machines were glowing
And the platform carried on.
I kept staring down the tracks,
Like you might somehow return
but some departures don't have tickets
for the people left behind. How could one ordinary evening become the border of our lives?
How could I stand beside you
And not know it was goodbye.
after the last train, after the doors close?
After the world keeps moving,
Where is a heart supposed to go?
I still have your photograph.
Folded in my coat,
And every time I touch it,
I remember what I lost. After the last train,
after everything we knew,
I learned that missing someone
is a place you carry through.
and if I could return there,
To that platform in the rain,
I'd hold you for a lifetime.
before I let you board that train.
I took the same train years later, just to see where it would lead.
Every station had a different name.
But none of them were me.
I watched the countryside go by, with strangers sleeping in their seats. And somewhere between two cities,
I finally let myself grieve.
I don't remember when it happened, when your face became less clear,
Not because I loved you less,
but because the years kept moving here.
I still remember your favorite song.
I still remember how you danced.
I still remember thinking I get one more chance.
Maybe time doesn't heal a wound.
Maybe it teaches you its shame,
Maybe growing older means
accepting what you couldn't say. After the last train, after the doors close,
after the world keeps moving,
where is a heart supposed to go?
still have your photograph.
Folded in my coat,
And every time I touch it,
I remember what I lost. After the last train,
after everything we knew,
I learned that missing someone
is a place you carry through.
and if I could return there,
To that platform in the rain,
I'd hold you for a lifetime.
before I let you board that train.
I used to hate the morning because it proved you weren't coming back,
I used to hate the seasons,
for changing everything we had.
but now I see the morning
As something you gave to me,
a chance to keep becoming
the person you believe
If you're somewhere listening, if somehow you can hear,
I hope you know your absence
never made your love
disappear.
You taught me how to notice the beauty in the smallest
The
day.
hand across the table,
A laugh that wouldn't go away,
promise made at midnight,
a song beneath the rain.
1,000 little moments I would choose again.
So I won't ask the clock to turn,
I won't ask the past to change,
I won't call loving you a mistake,
just because I couldn't make you stay. After the last train, after the final call, after the years have taken pieces of us all,
I still feel the person I became when you were near.
and that's the part of you that time can never disappear. After the last train,
I finally understand,
some people leave your life,
but never leave your hands.
you gave me something greater.
Then a lifetime I could keep.
You gave me proof that I was capable of loving someone that deep.
If I could stand beside you on that platform once again,
I wouldn't beg you not to leave, I wouldn't fight the end.
I'd simply take your hand.
Thank you for the years,
For every dream we started,
for every laugh and tear,
and when the final whistle sounds,
and the doors begin to close,
I'll know that what we had was real, no matter where life goes. The station is almost empty,
the rain has disappeared,
I still remember you,
but I no longer need
to wait for you here.
I found your dress inside a suitcase, folded underneath the ears. A little dust upon the fabric, a little trace of you still here.
We bought it for a summer evening, for a room we'd never seen.
You said you'd wear it when we danced, I said I'd save the first song for you.
We had a list of little promises written on a kitchen wall, places we'd go when we had money, people we'd invite when we were old.
You wanted roses by the garden, I wanted windows facing rain.
We were busy choosing colors for a future with no name. I still remember how you looked when you talked about that night. You'd close your eyes and spin around just to see the dress move right.
I teased you about the dancing, you said I'd step up on your feet.
Then we laughed until the neighbors started pounding on the ceiling.
We thought the hardest part of life was finding where to begin. We never knew the cruelest thing would be the ending arriving fast.
We never had our final dance,
We never heard that song,
we never stood
beneath the lights and held each other all night long.
but somewhere in the years between,
The promise and goodbye,
I still feel your hand inside my hand.
when I close my eyes.
We never had our final dance, but I remember every step,
The way you would have turned toward me,
the way I'd pull you closer, yeah.
and if love can cross a lifetime without needing to be seen,
Then somewhere we're still dancing in the life that might have been.
I almost threw that dress away when I moved across the town, but my hands refused to let it go. So folded it back down. Maybe I'm afraid that throwing it would mean the dream was gone. Maybe some part of me still waits for a song to carry on.
I went back to the old ballroom years after we had planned. The chandelier was different. There were strangers holding hands. A woman asked me for a dance.
I almost said I can't.
Then I heard the music starting
and remembered who I am.
Because you taught me that a moment doesn't need to last forever, to become the kind of memory that time can never sever. We never had our final dance. We never heard that song. We never stood beneath the lights and held each other all night long. But somewhere in the years between the promise and goodbye, I still feel your hand inside my hand when I close my eyes. We never had our final dance, but I remember every step.
The way you would have turned toward me,
The way I'd pull you closer, yeah.
and if love can cross a lifetime without needing to be seen,
Then somewhere we're still dancing in the life that might have been. I used to think the worst part
was the future we had lost.
all the birthdays never celebrated,
All the roads we never crossed.
but now I know the greatest gift wasn't what we failed to do. It was every ordinary moment that I actually had with you.
The coffee in the morning,
The arguments at night,
your hand beneath the table.
your head against mine.
We were dancing long before there was music in the room. We just didn't recognize it.
Because we thought we had more time.
So let the dress stay folded.
Let the old song wait.
Let the future we imagine
Remain beautiful.
without becoming fake. We never had our final dance, but now I understand.
Love was never just the moment.
When you held me by the hand,
It was every step before it.
every breath between the beats,
Every time you chose to stay.
when life was incomplete. We never had our final dance,
But you changed the way I move.
you taught my heart to take a chance.
You taught it how to lose.
And if another song should find me,
I won't turn away this time.
I'll dance for all the moments we were never given time to find.
I will wear the dress someday,
Not because I'm letting go,
but because you once believed.
I deserved a beautiful life.
And when the music finds me,
I won't search for you in every face,
I'll close my eyes for just 1 second.
and thank you for the love you gave.
You were not the dance I lost, you were the reason.
I learned how to dance,
The dress is still inside the suitcase,
but the suitcase isn't heavy anymore.
and somewhere beyond the years,
I hope you're smiling at the song we never had. There's a photograph I never framed, still sleeping in a drawer. The edges have begun to fade, but I remember what they're for.
you were standing in the sunlight, with your jacket falling loose. And I was looking at the camera, but I was really looking at you.
We had coffee on the table, 2 half-finished cups of rain. You were telling me a story, I was laughing at your name.
There was nothing extraordinary, nothing written in the sky, just your fingers touching mine, and the future passing by. I remember taking that picture, you complained about the light. You said take another one, I said this one's looking right. You were smiling like a person who would never learn to fear how quickly one ordinary moment can become the most important year. We didn't hear the warning, we didn't feel the change. We were standing in a moment that would never come again. This is the photograph before goodbye, before the world divided yours from mine, before I knew the hands I held would someday become a memory, frozen out of time. I can see the love inside your eyes, I can see the life we thought we'd find. And every time I look at you, I lose you all again. Inside that photograph before goodbye, there are people in the background. They were strangers then to us. Cars are moving down the avenue, the city doesn't notice much. A woman carries groceries, a child is running through the street, and somewhere in that tiny frame, the whole world still belonged to me. I searched for hidden meanings in the corners of the scene, as if the future left a message somewhere no one else could see. But photographs don't tell you what the heart is gonna lose, they only steal a second before the second disappears. If I had known that moment was the last of something true, I'd have stopped the world around us just to spend another minute with you. This is the photograph before goodbye, before the world divided yours from mine, before I knew the hands I held would someday become a memory, frozen out of time. I can see the love inside your eyes, I can see the life we thought we'd find. And every time I look at you, I lose you all again. Inside that photograph before goodbye, I used to hate this picture for reminding me you're gone. Now I keep it close because it proves that you were once here all along. You weren't just a chapter, you weren't just a passing name. You were mornings at my window, you were shelter from the rain.
You were every little habit I never thought I'd miss.
The way you stole my blanket,
The way you smiled before a kiss.
the ordinary was our miracle, we just didn't know it then. We were living in the moment, we would spend our lives remembering.
If I could step inside that frame,
I tell you what I know,
I tell you hold me long,
I tell you don't let go. But time doesn't take instructions, and the past won't open twice. So I'll love the person in the picture and forgive the hands of time.
no warning, no farewell.
Just one beautiful afternoon, and then everything changed.
This is the photograph before good, the last untouched piece of you and I.
Before the years came rushing in, before the empty chair, before I learned to live with
photograph is fading,
but I can still see you,
and somehow that's enough. You're standing by the water with your shoes beside your feet, drawing circles in the sand while the tide moved underneath. You said, "Look how calm it is."
I said, "Nothing stays this way."
Neither one of us imagined how prophetic that would be.
We had nowhere we were going, so we stayed until the sun turned the surface into silver, and the evening had begun.
You were talking about your childhood, I was listening to your dreams. There was something in the way you spoke that made forever seem so real.
I remember throwing pebbles just to watch them disappear. You were laughing at my aim,
then you pulled me closer near.
You said, "Promise me one thing, if the world should change someday, don't become a stranger to yourself.
Just because somebody walks away, I never knew you were giving me a lesson I would spend the rest of my life trying to understand. The day the ocean turned still was the day I lost my way. The waves kept moving somewhere, but my world refused to change.
I called your name against the water,
And the water answered back
with nothing but 1,000 years
of never giving what I asked. The day the ocean turned still, I finally understood you can love somebody completely and still lose them when you shouldn't.
I would trade 1,000 sunsets
For that afternoon again,
before I knew that loving you
would teach me how to live with pain.
I went back there the next summer when the tourists filled the shore. There were children chasing seagulls, there were footprints by the door.
I stood where you had stood before me, but the coastline had moved on, and I realized the world can heal without admitting something's gone.
I don't remember every detail of the years that came between, but I remember your expression when you told me what you dreamed. Sometimes memory is strange, it forgets the shape of someone's face, and suddenly one tiny sentence brings a whole life back in place.
And maybe that's the cruelty,
Maybe that's the gift,
we don't get to keep the moment,
but we get to keep
what it did. The day the ocean turned still was the day I lost my way. The waves kept moving somewhere, but my world refused to change.
I called your name against the water,
And the water answered back
with nothing but 1,000 years
of never giving what I asked. to disappear inside the grief of what we'd lose. So I carried your last promise long after I had lost you. There were days I couldn't feel it, there were nights I couldn't stand, but your voice became a compass I could hear without a sound. You said, don't become a stranger. So I learned to know myself, and somewhere in the breaking I became someone else. Not someone who forgot you, not someone who moved on clean, but someone who could carry love without drowning underneath. I stopped asking for the ending to become the way I planned. I stopped fighting every memory and finally let them stand. The sea is moving, the sky is changing, the years are passing, and I'm still here. On the day the ocean turned still, I thought my heart had reached its end, but every wave that followed taught me how to breathe again. I still miss the way you laughed, I still miss the way you knew exactly what to say when I was losing faith in who I was. On the day the ocean turned still, something inside me broke, but from the pieces you left behind. But because you asked me not to become a stranger to myself, the ocean never turned still. It was only my heart that stopped moving for a while. And now the water's moving, so am I. I remember how the hallway used to carry your perfume. Every shadow knew your footsteps, every window faced the moon. We were reckless with forever, like forever had no end. Then the night came without warning and took my lover, took my friend. I was standing by the doorway with your jacket in my hands, trying to convince the silence that this wasn't how we'd planned. There are words I never told you, there are prayers I never said. Now they echo through an empty room like ghosts inside my head. And nobody tells you how quiet the ending can be. No thunder, no warning, just you disappearing from me. When the light went out, the whole sky changed. Every star fell somewhere I could never reach again. We were fire once, now we're ashes in the rain. And I would give my whole life to hear you call my name. When the light went out, I lost more than you. I lost the person I was when I was loved by you. And if forever ends in a single breath somehow, I'll spend the rest of my life learning how to live after the light went out. I still leave the bedroom window open when the summer comes, like some part of me is waiting for the sound of you to come. But the morning keeps arriving and the world refuses to know that the woman who woke up today is not the one you used to hold. I drive past our old corner just to feel the memory burn.
Laughter in the kitchen, your hand inside my sleeve.
Funny how the smallest things are hardest to make myself believe.
And nobody tells you that grief can wear your face. You walk through crowded cities, still searching for one vanished place. When the light went out, the whole sky changed. Every star fell somewhere I could never reach again. We were fire once,
Now we're ashes in the rain, and I would give my whole life to hear you call my name.
when the light went out,
I lost more than you
I lost the person.
I was when I was loved by you.
And if forever ends
In a single breath somehow, I'll spend the rest of my life learning how to live.
after the light went out,
Maybe love doesn't disappear, maybe it just loses its shape.
maybe every tear is proof that something beautiful escaped. Maybe we're not meant to heal back into who we were.
Maybe surviving means becoming someone you never knew existed.
So if you can hear me somewhere beyond the blue,
Know that every road I walk still leads me back to you.
not to bring you home,
Not to undo what time has done,
just to thank you for the years.
when you were my only sun.
When the light went out,
The whole sky changed, but somewhere in the darkness I can still remember your flame.
we were fire
And
once,
maybe that's enough to know that something beautiful can leave and still be loved.
when the light went
I
out.
thought my world was through,
But there's a broken kind of beauty
in surviving after you. And if forever ends in a single breath somehow, I'll carry what we were until my own light goes out. The room is still empty,
the morning still comes,
I don't look for you anymore,
but I still look
toward the sun. Some loves don't stay, they become the light we remember after the light goes out. There was a silence in the morning that I had never heard before, the kind that fills an empty bedroom and settles underneath the door. I reached across the other pillow,
out of habit, out of hope.
my hand came back to nothing, and I finally let you go.
We had a little world between us, built from promises and rain.
You knew every hidden weakness,
I knew every kind of pain.
we were young enough to call it
Something time could never break.
but forever has a heartbeat, and a heartbeat can't escape.
I still remember your last winter, your coat hanging by the stairs.
You were talking about tomorrow,
like tomorrow would be there.
I didn't know that ordinary
Could become a memory.
One second you were standing here,
The next you were history. can a life change in a moment?
How can a heart forget to beat?
How can someone be everywhere?
Suddenly nowhere I can reach. Where does your shadow end? And where does mine begin?
I keep chasing what we were.
Through every place we've been, you took the color from the sky. You took the air from every room.
And I would cross 1,000 nights
Just to hear one word from you. Where does your shadow end? Tell me where I'm supposed to stand when the person I was with you
is gone with you from who I am.
I loved you like the world was ours. I lost you like the world had died. Now I'm learning how to breathe on the other side.
I stopped wearing your old sweater,
But I couldn't throw it out.
there are things that hands can bury.
That the heart keeps digging out.
Every song becomes a doorway,
Every street becomes your face.
and the cruelest part of missing you
Is knowing time won't change the place.
I went back to the river where we promised we'd grow old.
The water,
Kept on moving
while I stood there in the cold,
I said your name into the darkness,
just to see if it would stay.
but the night gave me an echo.
And the echo walked away.
Maybe love is not a promise
Maybe love is what remains.
when the person disappears.
Leaves their fingerprints on everything. Where does your shadow end? And where does mine begin?
I keep chasing what we were.
Through every place we've been,
You took the color
from the sky. You took the air from every room.
and I would cross 1,000 nights
Just to hear one word from you. Where does your shadow end? Tell me where I'm supposed to stand
when the person I was with you
is gone with you from who I am. I loved you like the world was ours. I lost you like the world had died. Now I'm learning how to breathe on the other side.
If I had one more evening,
I wouldn't ask you to stay
I wouldn't fight the ending.
or beg the night away.
I'd sit beside you quietly,
And memorize your eyes
because some goodbyes are spoken
long before we realize.
If I had one more moment,
I'd tell you what I knew
that every ordinary second
was extraordinary with you.
I thought we had forever.
I thought forever meant time.
Now I know forever sometimes
It's just what love leaves behind.
So let the heavens hear us.
Let the broken pieces fall.
We were never meant to keep.
Everything we ever loved.
And if your name still hurts me,
After all these years,
maybe that's the proof
that you were really here. You were here.
you were mine.
You were the reason.
I believe
In time, where does your shadow end?
when the night refuses dawn,
I've been carrying your absence
like a weight I've worn too long.
but I won't curse the love we had.
Just because
and I will carry what we were without asking you to come alive.
I loved you like the world was ours.
I lost you like the world had died.
But love doesn't disappear
just because we say goodbye.
And if another morning comes
and I finally face the sun,
I will know that losing you
did not erase what we had become. I don't look for you in every doorway now.
I don't say your name
to the empty room,
but when the night is quiet,
I still feel the love
long after the shadow ends.
There's a photograph beneath my bed. I never turn it face down.
Two people smiling at the future
before the future let us down.
I used to think that losing someone meant the tears would eventually fade.
But some goodbyes become a country,
and you spend your life trying to escape.
I remember Sunday evenings, your head against my shoulder.
We talked about the little things as if we'd live forever.
You said nothing could divide us. I believed you without fear.
Now those words are like a distant train
I can almost hear.
I remember all the mornings when your footsteps filled the hall.
Never thought I missed the smallest things until I lost them all.
Your glass beside the window, your shoes beside the stairs.
It's strange how an empty house can feel like someone's there. We didn't know
that love could have a final hour.
We didn't know how fast the strongest hearts could shatter.
Take me back
to the last place we were alive,
before the silence learned our names,
before the stars above us started looking like flames.
I would trade every tomorrow
for one night beneath that sky, when your hand was still in mine, and neither of us knew goodbye. Take me back to the last place we were alive.
I stopped counting all the reasons why I couldn't let you go.
Some memories are heavy, but they're all I get to hold.
I hear your voice in crowded places, then the moment disappears,
and for one impossible second I forget that you're not here.
I became good at pretending that I'm stronger than I am. I can laugh with all my friends now, I can say your name again. But there are nights when the city sleeps and every window turns to black.
That's when I feel the distance, and I know there's no way back. We didn't know
The time could turn a home to ruins. memories. Then keep this one for me.
The way you looked across the room, like I was all you'd ever need.
If I could stand beside you,
But only one more night,
I wouldn't ask you to stay forever.
I just hold you until sunrise.
'Cause I don't need another lifetime.
I don't need to change the past.
I only need to know that somewhere,
We were real while it lasted.
and if love is what survives us,
Then let it survive tonight,
let it live inside the silence.
where we left the last goodbye.
The world kept turning
But mine stopped there.
the day you disappeared.
I became someone else. Take me back to the last place we were alive,
Where the air was full of hope before the door closed slowly.
before I learned to let you go.
I would give my whole tomorrow
For 1 minute of that night,
when your heartbeat answered mine.
and everything still felt right. Take me back to the last place we were alive,
Before forever changed its mind,
before the dark came rushing in.
and took your hand out of
If
mine.
I could only see you once, I wouldn't ask you why. I'd just tell you I still love you, and thank you for the life. We were young, we were burning, we were certain we had time.
We were laughing at the future, never knowing it could die.
And I'll carry that last moment like a fire through the night.
Because even though I lost you,
You were once the reason I was alive.
so somewhere you're still listening,
Beyond the edge of time,
remember me the way I was.
before we said goodbye. I woke up before the sunrise, with a name caught in my throat. For a moment I forgot, then I remembered you were gone.
The curtains moved like someone breathing. The room was cold and blue.
Funny how the world looks normal when it no longer has you.
There was a time your eyes could find me across 1,000 crowded rooms. You made the darkest corner softer. You made the lonely feel like home.
I thought we'd grow old slowly, counting years beneath the rain. Never knew a single heartbeat
Could become yesterday. I kept your message on my phone, though I know I'll never call. I still know every word by heart.
I still remember them all.
I've been walking through our city,
Taking roads we used to know.
every street became a memory.
Every memory says you're gone.
We thought we had forever.
We thought forever meant enough,
But time can turn a promise
into something we can't touch. What do we become after the echo, after the last goodbye is said?
when the voice that used to save you
Lives only inside your head. Where do all the dreams go
found your old blue sweater
at the bottom of a drawer.
I held it like a secret
I had never held before.
it still carried something of you.
Or maybe that was me,
Trying to keep a dying moment
from becoming history.
I used to blame the empty spaces, I used to blame the night.
I used to think that loving you meant I could never be alright.
But grief is not a doorway that you walk through once and leave.
It's a river underneath you, learning how to breathe.
And maybe we were never broken.
Oh, maybe love just changed its form.
Maybe what we lost together
Is what keeps us moving forward. What do we become after the echo? After the last goodbye is said,
when the voice that used to save you
lives only inside your head. Where do all the dreams go?
when there's no one left to share them.
I would give the world behind me
Just to have you standing here.
Oh, what do we become after the echo? When the music finally dies,
I am learning how to live again.
with your absence by my side. I don't need another ending.
I don't need to change the past
I just wish I had one moment
where I knew it was the last. I would have looked into your eyes,
I would have held you a little longer.
I would have said the words I swallowed.
When I thought we had tomorrow.
If love is more than someone's
Then
presence,
you're not completely gone.
you're in every part of me.
I learned to carry on.
Tonight,
I miss you,
tonight,
I still do too.
and there is nothing
The silence can undo. What do we become after the echo? When the whole world fades to black.
do we spend our lives remembering.
Or learn to never look back.
I wanna erase the years we had.
Just because they couldn't stay.
Some beautiful things are temporary.
And still change us anyway. What do we become after the echo? When there's no light left to follow.
Maybe we become the people.
Our lost loves hope we become.
And though I cannot hold you,
And though I cannot make you stay,
I'll carry every piece of us.
that time could never take away.
You are not my forever.
You were the reason I believed in forever.
And when the last echo disappears,
And the silence fills the room, I'll finally understand.
losing you,
Did not mean
losing all the love.
you left me with.
The sun is coming up.
The world is moving on,
And somehow
I'm still here. I still remember the color of the sky that day, the way the evening bent and slowly drifted away. You were laughing in the kitchen light, making promises that felt so right.
the world was turning soft and slow, like it had somewhere safe to go.
Then the silence fell without a sound, and everything we built came crashing down.
Now every photograph looks different somehow.
Like I can see the ending written in them now.
When the fire went out,
Where did the light go?
your footsteps in the pouring rain, like the earth itself still carries your weight. Every street sign, every passing train brings me right back to that place again.
I was certain we would never break,
that love was stronger than the hearts it takes. But destiny moves like a hurricane, leaving behind what it cannot save. And I
still search for traces in the dark,
try to find the pieces of my heart.
when the fire went out,
Where did the light go?
where did the dreams go?
We swore we'd always know.
You were the thunder, I was the flame.
Together we were never afraid.
Now the night is long and the stars feel strange.
Nothing in this world has remained the same.
We had forever written in gold, and one moment changed everything. I thought love could bend time.
I thought hope could rewrite fate,
Oh, I thought hope could rewrite fate,
but the heavens stayed silent.
and the world refused to wait.
Still somewhere beyond these ruins,
Beyond the sorrow and the pain,
a part of us is still dancing like
sunlight calling out our names.
when the fire went out.
Something stayed alive,
1,000 little memories.
refusing to die.
You are the heartbeat under my skin.
The battle I lost, the place I've been.
Though the seasons change and the years move on,
I'll carry the sound of where we belong.
some lights disappear into the dark,
And some become the stars.
if love was the reason,
We learned how to fly.
then losing you is the reason.
I still look at the sky, and even now, after all this time, I still see your light in mine. I heard the rain against the window long after you were gone. The city kept its headlights burning like nothing had gone wrong. I sat beneath the kitchen light and watched the shadows move. There was the night I understood there was no saving you.
We had a language made of glances, little secrets no one knew. You could read my fears in seconds, I could always read you too.
We were careless with our promises. We thought tomorrow would be kind, never knowing life could close a door without leaving us a sign.
I found your scarf behind the sofa in the middle of the spring, held it close against my chest like it could make you real again. I still remember Sunday mornings, your bare feet across the floor. Now they're quiet as a heartbeat and I don't know what it's for.
We were standing in the moment that would split our lives in two. Neither one of us could see it, neither one of us knew.
Now we're living in the silence we left behind,
Where every word we never said still comes alive. You were the reason I believed there was something after time. Now I'm learning how to breathe on the other side.
we're living in the silence we left behind.
I can close my eyes and almost see your light.
But the closer that I reach for you, the further you become. And I would give anything
To be the person I was before you were gone.
ending.
I don't blame myself anymore. Some storms arrive without a warning. Some waves don't reach the shore.
I used to think that healing meant
forgetting what we knew.
Now I think it's learning how to smile
without pretending I don't miss you.
I stopped going past the station where we said our last goodbye, but every train that leaves at midnight still reminds me of your eyes. There are places in the city that belong to us alone, and no matter where I wander, they still feel like home.
Maybe love is not the keeping, maybe love is what remains when the hands we held together have become invisible.
I tell you I was grateful.
I tell you I was scared.
I tell you that I loved you.
Every moment you were there.
And maybe somewhere in another life, we're still driving through the rain, still arguing about the little things,
still laughing at the same old names.
maybe somewhere we get older,
maybe somewhere we survive.
but in this life I have to learn
How to love you from goodbye.
the lights are low,
The room is cold,
your voice is gone,
but the love is not. We're living in the silence we left behind,
but I won't let the darkness
tell me we were alive.
You were the reason I discovered
How a heart can come alive,
and losing you can never take
that truth away from us. Living in the silence we left behind,
and maybe this is where the
broken learn to rise.
I will chase it through the shadows.
I won't beg the past to stay.
I'll carry what you gave me
Into every coming day. You were not a mistake.
You were not a wasted dream.
You were the deepest kind of love
I ever got to see.
And even when the years erase
The details from my mind.
I'll remember how you changed me for the rest of my life. The rain has stopped, the room is still,
And for the first time,
I don't need the silence to hear you anymore. There was a bell above the doorway that would sing whenever you came home,
now it hangs there in the darkness.
making silence feel like stone.
I still turn toward the hallway,
When the floor begins to creak,
and I remember there are some goodbyes that don't give you time to speak.
we were living in the in-between of ordinary days and dreams, making plans over cold coffee, laughing at the smallest things. You knew the scars beneath my stories, I knew the storms behind your eyes. We never thought the final chapter could arrive without a sign.
I found the keys you used to carry in a drawer beside the bed. I held them like they still belonged to somewhere we could go instead.
The world outside was turning golden. Cars were moving down the street, but I was standing in December while the summer stayed with me.
No warning in the weather,
no thunder in the sky,
just one impossible moment,
and everything goodbye.
when the bells forgot to ring,
I knew the world had changed,
the door was still wide open,
but nothing felt the same.
you were the song inside my chest,
The reason I could breathe,
now every note is missing,
and the silence follows me.
when the bells forgot to ring,
The colors left the room,
I reached into tomorrow,
but found the shape of you.
and if I could have one more night,
Before the morning came,
I'd hold you without saying anything,
and memorize your face. I learned to sleep beside the window, where the moon can reach the floor. I learned that grief can hide beneath a perfectly normal day. I can smile when people ask me, I can tell them I'm alright, but nobody sees the ocean that I cross alone at night.
I stopped believing empty places would eventually disappear. Some rooms become a part of you because somebody lived there. And I don't want to erase you just to make the hurting end. I'd rather keep the wound forever than forget the shape of what we meant.
We were never promised forever,
We only thought we had the time, but love can last beyond the ending, when the ending isn't kind. When the bells forgot to ring,
I knew the world had changed,
the door was still wide open,
but nothing felt the same.
you were the song inside my chest,
The reason I could breathe,
now every note is missing,
and the silence follows me.
when the bells forgot to ring,
The colors left the room,
I reached into tomorrow,
but found the shape of you.
and if I could have one more night,
Before the morning came,
I'd hold you without saying anything,
and memorize your face. I don't need you to return, I don't need the clock reversed. I only wish I'd known that night how precious ordinary was.
I would've stayed a little longer, I would've listened more, I would've left the light on and waited by the door.
I would have told you
I was afraid of a world where you were gone before I knew it had begun. So let the years come like a river, let them carry what they can. I will not fight the memory,
I will learn to hold its hand.
you were never just a chapter,
You were ink beneath my skin,
and every life I live from here will carry
where you've been. There is still a chair where you used to sit,
still a mark upon the wall,
still 1,000 little things that remember us at all. When the